All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things, all right? So we've been waiting a while for this, or maybe we haven't. Now, here's the thing. So SukiHanna and JT have officially called it beef, all right? So if you remember, the OK record came out by JT. And she mentioned, cheap veneers and crab legs. SukiHanna then came out and said, hey, were you talking about me or were you talking about Cardi B? Can you please respond? JT didn't respond because she was waiting for her tracking week to be done. SukiHanna then came out and said, you know what? F it. This hoe not going to respond. I'm going to respond. JT lips used to be so white and JT is on cocaine. All right. And so JT waited a few days, was waiting for JT to respond. JT then came back in with a slew of tweets talking about Suki's parts, saying that Suki is broke, saying that she's not a real rapper. People don't take her serious. Her and Suki will never be on the same level. For Suki to think that she was beefing with her, she's out of Suki's league. She also said that, one of the biggest highlights for me was when she said, Suki, you act like I'm scared of you as if I'm not a Zeus subscriber, alluding to the fact that, Zeus, SukiHanna and Rolly got into a fight on Zeus, and, arguably Suki lost the fight. So people are feeling, JT's basically like, girl, I'm not afraid of you. I don't care about you. Oh, you ain't nothing. So she pretty much tweeted and, threw Suki under the bus as if Suki was not even worth a response. Suki is beneath her. Suki is nothing. That's kind of what JT gave. And so SukiHanna, we was expecting SukiHanna to respond. SukiHanna waited a few days and then she came back and said, hey, you know what? I'm going to respond with a diss record. So here we are today. SukiHanna gets in the booth and drops a diss record called Cocaine. Okay, so we're gonna get into this Cocaine diss record and see, is this worth the response? Did she really battle it out? Did she eat it up? All right. So she started. Now both of these girls really, get into their bag when it comes to reading and shade and dissing. And they're both from Miami, so I don't really know what the beef is. But let's get into it. Oh, that's one thing I want to say though. Here's where they both were kind of wrong for me. Suki asked JT what she talking about her. But before that, SukiHanna went on this long rant, very flagrant, colorful language, talking about this man's gay, this, that. She don't give up about no B, hold this, why. Went on a whole 14-minute rant and then kind of was like, so were you talking about me, JT? Now in the rant, she didn't say she was talking about JT. She didn't address JT. She acted like she was kind of figuratively talking to everybody, anybody who was trying her. But it kind of felt like it was towards JT. A lot of people feel like JT didn't respond because they feel like, well, girl, you had kind of read me or you dragged JT. Then you asked her what she talking about you, so you kind of jumped the gun. Now, in JT's response, though, JT let off 15 tweets. It's too many to go to find. She let off so many tweets in regards to Suki. So people were kind of like, well, hell, were you talking about Suki? Because you had a lot of built up animosity towards this woman and you didn't let off her neck as soon as you felt like she had tried you. And Suki, as soon as you felt like JT tried you, you went and started dragging her in her relationship. So there's clearly something going on here or something been going on here. These girls have felt like they've been wanting to beef with each other. We just didn't know. JT was calling Suki all kind of things, pretty much saying she was a joke of an industry. She was getting, and her pussy's water dirty and all kind of nasty decrepit things. Okay, Suki was alluding to JT being a quirk, being allegedly playing with her in backstage and being upset that Little Uzi was finger popping Ice Spice. And then they're also alleging that JT got so high one time at the BET Awards that she spilled white stuff, if you know what I mean, all over her dress and had to change it. So it's a lot of allegations happening here. It's a lot of messy stuff happening. And we're going to get into this lyrical breakdown from SukiHanna's Cocaine record. So let's get into it. Verse 1. You a crunchy, black, long, itty beer. You got scabies. All that eczema you hide under that coat. I know you hate it. hate it. You've been hating on Carisha since a baby. Ooh, I want to know who gave her that tea. To feel like you've been hating on Carisha since a baby. That sounds like Carisha sent you that. You got booked 3 years. You was stealing out of Macy's. I ain't arguing with no that can punk. Oh, you crazy? Is you crazy? Girl, you foaming out your mouth. Is it right? I can't tell by the white tongue you eat booty crazy. What is crazy? Everybody in Miami say you suck. Lazy? Maybe crazy is a word. I don't know if she just needed something to rhyme with that. I don't know. Maybe I'm out of touch. I don't know what crazy is. Maybe can somebody tell me that in the comments. Demonic. Tell them how you worship Satan. Pray to God through your beard. Now you come home and hate him. Oh, thief, angry beaver looking motherfucker. You was mad at Ice Spice cause your nigga want to her. B, you ain't no scammer. You was boosting out of TJ Maxx. She holds so wide you gotta use your eye. You ain't lying when you say you look like a trans. You're only with it because you look like a man. Oh, potted head hole, you snort lines off a nigga's eye. Oh my God. Oh, pissy ass. Remember, you was 13, used to pee in the bed. Then she said, okay, you want cocaine. Okay, interlude. I don't give up what these gotta say about me, B. I know who I am. Y'all be out and sucking dick right after it came out of another nigga's ass. Cockeyed nipple deformed armadillo looking motherfucker. Thinking I don't know your nigga, B. Your nigga wanted to eat this syrup see right through my pants. Oh, I'm a coochie girl. Let me tell you about hate. Ho like me like to smile in your face. I can never trust a dope feed anyway. You the type of B that'll backdoor your friend. You the type of B that'll for a 10. Dirty foot, hope you forgot where you from. B, you just mad cause your nigga wear your thong. Every time he see me wanna beat it from the off the bone. You can't expose a real B like this. Only fans sucking a dick. I'ma get it how I live. Everybody seen it. I squirt out piss. I don't give a mother. I'll suck again. Everybody know my tea. My tea. You get what you see. What you see. I ain't ashamed about a fucking thing. When you was in the pen, you was fucking on a fiend. On a fiend. Eating Uchi like a mukbang. Mukbang. You a motherfucking lie. Talking about who? Me? Nah, B. You gon' see. See, ho, I'm right in these streets with a cat this good. I keep a yistle on me. I got a beam for every bump on your lip. Got them stressed out. I'm under their skin. Oh, botched body ball eagle looking at B with the 5 o'clock shadow girl shaved that chin. You ain't no city girl. You a itty girl. And your man wanna come to the Gucci world. You ain't no city girl, you's a shitty girl. And your man wanna come to the Gucci world. You ain't no city girl, you's a shitty girl. And your man wanna come to the Gucci world. You ain't no city girl, and your man wanna come to the Gucci world. Yeah, hey, yeah. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of different levels to this. So on one level, this is trash. But trash in all of its glory. Does that make sense? This was ratchet, crazy, trash, but beautiful. And it was funny. Okay. And she drug, like, when you, like, reading it, she drug. Now, the delivery of the actual record, the delivery was okay. I think she could have did a better job delivering this. But the lyrics are key. Like, she dragged her. Like, if you would have read this on, like I did, like, read it, she roasted the hell out of Suki. Not out of Suki, out of JT. She did. This was a key. Now, if we want to get into it just a little bit deeper, I would have liked her to get a little bit more into JT's personal and really drag her about, you know, the City Girls, how it flopped, how she don't know if she American or not, you know, how she's not really educated. You know what I'm saying? How she's kind of like a bimbo, like a little, you know, like ignorant. I would have liked to take a little bit more personal digs outside of, you know, her man being and okay. I really wanted you to go at her, you know, talk about her fashions, talk about, you know, how she gets things late from Cardi B, allegedly. Talk about how, you know, she rap, but sometimes it's on beat, sometimes it's not on beat. You know, kind of really drag it. Drag the fact that, you know, she almost lost her man Ice Spice and then had to go team up with Nicki. You know, really get into it. Drag about how, you know, how she thought she was so much bigger than you, but then she only sold 6,000 copies. You know, really drag, like really go here, like really get into the music bag, you know, get into the garage sale tour. You know, there's a lot of things that I would like you to get into, but this is a good start. Now, should JT respond? Absolutely. JT is not that big to where she can't respond, but a lot of these people are gassing JT up like she's like Nicki Minaj or something. Suki is on your level enough to respond as a rapper, but JT is, you know, kind of on a high horse. She just debuted at number 74 on the Billboard Hot 100 with OK. So she's like, I'm not giving Suki any clout. So I get it. But I just feel as though for hip hop, this is what we need. We need women to get out there like the men do. Women like to get into this hierarchy like, oh, I'm not going to respond to you because you're not on my level. You get what I'm saying? I feel like if this was a Glorilla, she would have responded. Hell, if this was Sexy Red, she would respond. If this was Cardi B, she would respond. But because it's SukiHanna, she doesn't want to get in the ring with SukiHanna because she doesn't respect SukiHanna as an artist, and other people don't. She feels as though other people don't respect SukiHanna as a musical artist. So she feels as though I'm not going to respond to a reality star. Here's my thing. If there's somebody that's willing to get into the ring, you know, SukiHanna's famous. People know her. And let's be clear, you know, JT's not walking at the Met Gala. JT's just not, you know, she's just now, you know, doing her little tour. So I guess that she feels as though, you know, she's a step up above SukiHanna musically and artistically, but she's not steps above SukiHanna. You get what I'm saying? She's just now getting singles that are out there that people are liking. But if SukiHanna keeps focused on her music, she can be there as well. So I get why JT is feeling like she's not going to respond, because JT is like, I'm on the up. I'm not coming back down. Maybe when I stop climbing, I'll respond. You're just not worth it to respond to it right now. You got to catch up. You're not going to ride my coattails up. But I do think if you took the time to go tweet this girl, throw a diss at her in your record, get on live and talk about her, then girl, you should be able to get on and throw some bars at her. Your record is doing good. It's on the Billboard Hot 100. It charted. You know, but here's the thing too, though. I think like what I'm learning is it's kind of tricky, because when these girls have a record in motion, they don't want to take away from their record for a diss record. Because if she responds to Suki, then we're no longer talking about OK. But I feel like OK did what it needs to do. So maybe she don't respond right now. Do your Kendrick Lamar, take your 17 days. OK, we'll do what it's going to do. It'll either be on the charts or it'll fall off. Then you respond to SukiHanna. So I think you got about another week or two. And then after that, girl, you come and you go and you get in the mud and you drag SukiHanna. I feel like you're not above it. And if anything, I feel as though this will actually really solidify JT as an artist. Get back out here and diss her. This is the time. And make that your next record. Whack her. So I don't feel like JT is above responding to SukiHanna. I think that it should be on brand for her. And I would like to see JT get in the mud and respond in battle. You're an artist, aren't you? You're a rapper. You don't got to do it today. You don't got to do it tomorrow. Ride out the rest of your release and your Billboard Hot 100 placement, but have something in the tuck and be ready to release it once everything slows down with okay. That's just how I feel about it. Now, I'm here for this era of rap beef and rap battles, and I love when the girls and guys get into the studio because, you know, here we have Kendrick Lamar going back and forth, and it was almost like a battle of who was going to get the first hit, you know, and so these diss records can turn into huge moments. So I feel as though don't sleep on a diss record that can become a hit. We are in the day and age that, you know, these diss records become Billboard charting hits. So at the end of the day, get out here, make music. These tweets and stuff, we don't want that all the time. We want music. Give us a performance and give us a show. That's what I'm here for, okay? So, yeah, those are my thoughts on that. I definitely think you should respond. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And until next time, keep that same energy, and we'll see you soon. Peace out. And shout out to Suki for doing her big one. I love Suki. She's never afraid to get into the ring.